So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So for the FMMC projects that you'll be writing after the whole classes, yeah, it's divided into 6 sections, which is the asset register, the facility condition assessment, the health, safety, security and environment audit, emergency preparedness and business continuity, maintenance planning and record, and the budget reporting. And I believe we've covered all topics in this project. Have we? Can you hear me, please? Please, I would like us to respond so I will know that I'm communicating.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So I believe we've covered all the topics, the 6 topics for the project here. Okay, so the first project we'll be covering is the asset register. And these are the requirements for you to go through before you write your asset register projects. You have to check on the location that you're going to use. It's either you use your place of work or any other location. But before you use any other location aside from your place of work, you have to send a mail regarding that for approval. Please mute your mic if you're muted. Thank you. So here is the template for the asset register. You're expected to put the name of the site in which you want to use to work and your name, which is the FM name. Your name should be there. And under the template here, we have different headings which you are expected to fill. We have the building name, which is the name of the building, the floors, and the spaces. The spaces, that's the offices in the floor, and the asset names in which you have to fill in, describe them, and also put the necessary descriptions there. And in this purchase costs, we're expected to put the purchase costs. I know at times the purchase cost of our company might not be disclosed. So we can make research and check on the purchase cost and fill it in instead of leaving it blank. You're expected to fill it. And the replacement costs, we're also expected to fill the replacement cost. Very, very important that you fill that. And we also have the maintenance strategy. In what way can you maintain your assets? You're expected to fill it in the maintenance strategy column.
I have a question. No. I have a question.
So is there any, okay.
On that area where on that asset register, you made mention of replacement cost. What if I'm using a new facility as a case study?
Yes. After filling your estimated useful life, which is how many years do you think the assets will stay long before you can replace it? So your replacement cost should be ×2 of your purchase cost.
Okay.
Because in the future, it can either increase or decrease. You don't know, right? So you have to be times 2 of the estimated cost, of the purchase cost. Any other question on the assets register? Okay. So the second section is the facility condition assessment. So in the facility condition assessment, here is the table you'll be using. Some people now will just take this and put in an Excel sheet without making a cover page. You can still make your facility condition assessments data in an Excel sheet, but you also have to create a cover page for it, where you have to describe the facility, your executive summary, the methodology you want to use for it, and not just using an Excel sheet and submit like that. It won't be all right. Mr. Van der Vaart, I can see your hands up.
Oh, thank you, ma. No, I'm still not clear on this, the cost of assets, because for me, most of these assets that I have, I know that most of them I don't have the cost, because they were installed as far back as in the early 2000, and I can't lay any hand on any of those documents to show the cost. Now, how can I now put in the cost?
The costs. So for the asset register now, if you don't know the costs, you can make research on that. I don't know if you get me, or am I?
I didn't get what you say. I think the thing cracked. I don't know whether it's my.
I said, if you don't know the costs or you can't lay hands on your company's asset register, you can actually make a research on the cost price. You can ask questions and then fill in the cost price. Let me say the present cost price, yeah, for each asset. Is that clear?
It's clear now. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So any other question on that?
There is a question.
Okay.
Another question. Hello?
Okay. Mr. Daniel.
I have a question.
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Are you calling to look at the time?
You said?
You are calling to look at the time. You said Mr. Dana. You said I'll go ahead.
Yes,
Okay,
your hand is
Mr.
up.
Daniel.
Oh, Mr.
Okay,
Daniel
so
Aja, his hand is up.
Yes, I just want to ask, what of those that are new in the facility management training that have not been managing any facility? What would they do about the facility payment? Thank you.
If you don't have a facility that you are working on now, you can check for any facility you would like to use and send a mail concerning that to us for approval. Is that clear, Mr. Daniel Aja?
Yes, I got you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask my question?
So, okay.
You said that we are going to generate a cover page, executive summary, and a methodology.
Yes, that is for your facility condition assessment.
Only facility condition assessment?
Not only facility condition assessments.
Okay, so how do we proceed? Okay. How do we submit it? Where are we going? Which medium are we going to submit it to?
You submit it on the portal, so the same way you submit your assignment is there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Mr. David Thomas, you just finished asking now. Okay. So, any other question, please?
Can't we have a kind of table of content where we need to look at what we need to do, like a brief summary of table of content.
There is no table of content for it, but this template will be shared. I'll drop it on the group.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Daniel, hand is up.
Okay, thank you for having a cover page, executive summary, and methodology. Do we have to make the whole project a single project?
No.
So you
don't have to make it a single project. There are 6 different projects, so they should be on their own.
Okay.
Well done.
Please kindly mute yourself. Okay.
All right, noted.
All right. Thank you. Please, let's unmute ourselves to avoid noises. So here is the template for the facility condition assessment. Here now, if you look at the component aspects, we have the interior, the convenience, the plumbing, mechanical system, and others. So in the subtotal also, you also see the different sections we have there. So if you check them and you see that there are things you don't have in your facility, you can remove them and replace it with what you have in your facility. And in the precise description, you give a description of the subcomponents that you have in your facility there. And under the condition rating, you rate the components, you observe the defects, if there's any defects. If there's no defects, you leave it blank. And in the repair scope summary, you give your cost price for the repair of any defect area. And also in the estimated costs, you can give estimated cost there, and the CRV, which is current rate value. And then you have your FCI. And while calculating your FCI, you have to use your estimated cost and the CRV to get your FCI. Because some people just want to go and use their repair scope and estimated cost to calculate FCI, which is not done like that. So please take note of that. Any question on this, please?
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my question is this. Can we prepare an Excel sheet for this template and impute our data?
Yes, of course you can. You can prepare an Excel sheet for that.
Okay.
Okay, I can ask my question now. Can I ask my question? Can you hear me there?
Please go ahead.
Okay. I don't manage building. I manage fleets, and I have up to 30 fleet in 30 units in my fleet, like generators, vehicles, and other machineries. How do I list the components in the project? Because I saw a place that you list the component of particular asset you want to use.
Okay. So if your facility doesn't have components, but I believe they will at least have one component or two. So you just have to input that.
All right.
Yes. At least your work has to be real and authentic. Not putting it because your facility doesn't have. So you have to put what your facility out there. It's an authentic work. So any other question?
Yes, ma'am. The estimated cost. Is it the cost estimate, the one for repair, or you're just estimating the cost?
Yes, you have to estimate a cost for it.
For the repair or for the current value?
For the current value.
Okay.
Yes.
You made mention of component. What do you mean by component?
Component, that is the different sectors you have in your company, which is the interior, the convenience, the plumbing sector, the mechanical system, the electrical installations, and the IT networks. You can see it listed there, and other equipment. So any other one, please?
But in case we don't have some of these components, can we remove them like the other one?
Yes, yes, you can.
Please,
Any
can I
other
ask a
question?
question?
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I joined the class late. From the beginning, I don't really understand that particular part. Then, secondly, I want to find out if are we using this same template that you're showing us?
Yes, you are using the same templates.
Okay, that means you share this template with us on the platform.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Okay,
All
I
right.
would like to ask a question.
Okay, can go ahead, please.
If we have more than one facility, do I need to input all the facility or just choose one facility to work on?
No, you just have to choose one facility that you have to work on.
All right, thank you.
Yes. Okay, you're welcome. Any other question?
I have a question.
Okay.
Like for me, I work in a shipyard where we fabricate vessels, and on these vessels we have some equipment that is being installed on those vessels, like the RO plants, like the sewage treatment plants, like emergency fire pumps, anchor winch, like HVACs, um, electrical insulations, and what have you. Can I use the vessel as my case study?
Yes, you can use that for your case study.
Because we equally have a facility that is newly erected for staffs, a building that is newly erected for staff. Can I, though I am not in that area, I'm not in that department that handles that. So I was thinking if I can use the one that I'm fully involved, or I make use of the one of building facility.
You can use the one that you are fully involved in, because I believe you can do better in that one if it's something you're already in.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So we'll be moving to the next section. So this is the third project, project 3, HSC. So here in the HSC, we have the health templates where we'll screen through and also check. Okay, I think we'll work this with emergency preparedness. We'll read through it, and if there's anyone that has any defects, we can click yes or no. This Y and N, yeah, means yes or no. And you also take the risk level. For whichever one that your answer is no, you take the risk level and also give a recommendation for it. But if your answer is yes, you can leave the rest blank. Did you get me?
Please come again, please. Sorry.
I saw
Okay.
likelihood. Explain the likelihood also.
So the likelihood, that is, it depends on your answer. The likelihood depends on your answer. If you're looking now, they said, does your organization have an HSC policy in place and displayed? If your answer is yes, you tick yes. If it's no, you tick no. If it's likely to have later in the future or soon, you tick it. Is that clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes. Okay.
So if your answer is no, that's why you have to fill the impact, the risk level, and the recommendation.
So if the answer is yes, that means other space you leave it blank.
Yes, the risk level then is low, it's not high.
Okay.
Yeah. So move to the next project. This is the security audit, same is applicable here. So this is the fourth project, emergency preparedness and business continuity plan. Here we have the risk management.
I have a question.
Okay.
Please, you talked about security. Like me now, the facility I handle. Actually, I don't have. I'm not the one in charge of security. In fact, the client, because the corporate this thing, so they have they employed another external security firm to handle that aspect. So I'm seeing something about security. That's why I want to ask.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me scroll up so we can see. So you don't have to work in a security sector. So in the facility you are managing, you guys have security camera, right?
No,
Are
we
you
don't
with me?
have. We don't have. Let me.
You
They are
don't.
not functioning at the
Then you
moment.
put the likelihood, the consequence, and the risk level of not having that in your facility. The vehicle movement register, you should have that. The height makers of exit doors in your facility, you should have that. So if something you don't have, you have to put the likelihood, the consequences, and the risk level, and also a recommendation that you can recommend to your company.
Because what I'm saying is because like issue like this security plan, if I should say yes and I don't know what it is, because I know that
Then you
they're not.
ask.
Okay.
If you don't know what is it, that is why you have to make a research. You are working on the project. You have to ask from them and make research on it. So you could get your answer to that. Exactly. Is that clear, Mr. Brown?
It's clear.
Okay.
Just there is someone. No problem. It's clear.
Okay. So in the emergency preparedness, we have the risk management table. We have your risk description. Okay. We have the risk description here. You describe any risk that you notice in your facility there. You put the likelihood if there's any, the impact, the priority, the prevention, and any future plan for it. Here we have the business impact analysis. Under its business impact analysis, we have the facility management and the security management. So like you asked before, you can ask your security personnel in charge. So you could get the details for this aspect and fill it in. So under the incident response plan, you have to tick each or any of them that reflects your facility and also fill the actions that's to be taken. If your answer is yes, you put the actions that's to be taken. If your answer is no, you put the actions that's to be taken. And also we have the roles and responsibilities. Here you should ensure that we put the details of the people responsible for each roles in your facility. You have to put their name, their contact number, and their responsibilities. And in the key contact list, that's where you have the facility manager and the assistant, and also the security personnel's contact, email, and their responsibility. Here in key contact list. So down here to the business recovery plan. You have to ensure that you put the recovery actions that you think will be able to help the facility here. That is after filling your risk level. You should put a recovery plan for your risk levels here under the business recovery plan. Any talk on that? Any question on that?
Yes, I would like to ask, under this business recovery plan, where you have facility management, what is supposed to be there?
Facility management is already there, so that should be there. Yes, just fill the responsibility and the dates you have to complete your plan. And the status, if it's already done, if it's in progress, or is to be done in the future. You put it there.
Where there was no incidents that require recovery.
Then you leave it blank.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So to the maintenance planning, here you put the same, your assets now that you have, those details you have in your asset register, you can use that to work on your maintenance planning templates, where you put the schedule for each maintenance of the assets. This is where you have to fill it in. So
I want to ask a question though.
Okay.
If some of our assets, if my assets are new assets, if they are new assets,
okay,
how do I inculcate that an asset that has not been worked on, they just newly installed?
Okay.
So
an asset that has not been an asset that has not been worked on will later be worked on. If you do not maintain it, it should break down. That's why you have your maintenance planning schedule here. You have to put each day and month that each asset should be maintained to avoid a rundown time.
Okay. Which means I need to get the the dates at which I procured those assets, I mean?
The date is not, no, it's just maintenance plan that is needed here. And the cost for each maintenance. Is it monthly? Okay. Is it daily? You put it there.
Okay.
All right, any other question on this? Okay. So to the last project, we have the budgeting and reporting. So under the budgeting and reporting, we have to put the operational expenses under operation. If there's any of them, any of the list here that entails your facility, or if there's none, you have to replace that with the one you have in your facility. Same applicable to the cost here, the capital expenditure. Very important that you fill the operational expenses and the capital expenditure. And also your actual budget of previous year, your budget for current year, and the breakdown for each expenses. And if it's assumed, you put assumption here. If it's justified, which is authentic, you put justified at the last column for each budget plan. Any question on this?
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, on this template, like in my case, I am not the one in charge of my facility, like a facility manager. I'm just a subordinate. So how do I get all this information? Am I going to get it from him? Or is just an information that I will just guess?
If it's something you can get from him, you get it from him. If it's something you want to guess, you can guess, and at the last column, you entail that it is assumed. It's assumed, not justified.
Okay.
Any question on that? Okay, in the absence of no other question, I think that's the end of it. So our next class will be on Monday on quality management, and also we'll be having our exam review on Monday.
Please, I have one last question, though.
Okay.
Please, when should we start this project, and when is it going to end?
Yeah, you can start your project now.
So what's the duration now?
You have 6 months to write your project, but
okay,
you can.
Okay.
6 months?
Yes.
Did you say 6 months?
Yes. It depends on you, how fast you write your project.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so sorry, I want to ask a question. I didn't get the class. I joined just like 10 minutes ago. He just mentioned projects now. I don't understand. Are we giving the project to write particular, as in, are we giving a topic, or I need to have the general idea of the project we have to do at as it stands?
Okay. So at the end of your class, you have to write a project.
Okay.
Which is 6 sections, the 6-section project of the topics that has already been taught in the class.
Okay.
So this is the template. The template will be dropped on the group, so you have to use it to work on your project.
Okay.
Yes.
No problem. All right. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So you can start writing your project now. So before the end of the year or before the middle of next year, you should be done with your project, submitted it, and be getting your statement of results.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. Please,
Yeah,
please,
Micha, I can hear you.
Can we be submitting the project segment by segment or at once?
You can be submitting it segment by segment, one after the other. Anyone you finish, you submit. If you finish another one, you submit it. Before you know you're done with it.
Okay. Can I ask a question, please?
Okay.
Is it after the project, that's when we will graduate and get our certificate?
Yes.
Wow.
You have to complete your project. Your exam score should be not less than 200.
Okay.
Yes. Not less than 200. Because you'll be having 300 questions for your exam. Divided into 3 sessions, 100 questions per section. And you have 3 days to complete the exam.
Okay.
Yes. So when you start one session, okay?
Each session carry 100 questions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to complete each session. Once you start one, you have to complete it before you can go to the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, one more thing. Because in the case of the quiz, we were given, I think, 40 minutes to answer. I don't know how many questions. It's going to be the same 40 minutes. I don't know. Please, let's hear like that. Thank you.
Your voice is breaking. I can't hear you clearly.
I say, like in the case of the quiz, we were given 40 minutes to answer the question. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know how many questions it was. Was it going to be the same with the exam or going to be another dimension? Thank you.
It's a random question that is picked from the exam.
He's asking about the timing for each section.
Timing.
For each. Yes.
Oh, you have 90 minutes to complete 100 questions.
How many minutes?
90 minutes.
Sorry, I can't get you. It says how many minutes?
90 minutes.
Okay, 90 minutes.
Yes.
To complete 100 questions.
Yes.
Please, I hope there is no more mathematics. This 90 minutes.
You said, hope there's no.
I hope there is no mathematics.
No. It's all OBJ.
Calculation.
No.
Is it? Sorry, is it objective?
When are we having the mock?
Okay, one at a time, please. Can you raise your hands up? You have questions.
I have a question.
Okay, you can go ahead.
My question is, please, this project, is it supposed to be in group or individual?
It's individual.
How many projects do we have in this course?
You only have one course remaining.
One course?
Yes, remaining.
So after the course, we'll now face the projects.
Yeah, you can start your project now. It depends on you because all the topics in the project has already been treated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about some of us that have not submitted our assessments?
That is another case now.
Okay.
If you are yet to complete your assessment, please and please and please, before the end of November, we should get the full assessment done.
All right.
Yes, the whole assessment should be done before the end of November.
Okay. That's no problem. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Can I go ahead with my question?
Yeah, you can go ahead, please.
All right, my question goes on the exam aspect. I want to find out whether is the exam going to be objective or is just normal, like an essay.
It's objective.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Mr. Van, you can go ahead.
The question I want to ask is, in the schedule from the timetable, we're supposed to have electrical, I think something electrical and maintenance, the demonstration or whatever. I don't know whether that one is still going to hold or is out of
electrical. No, it's plumbing and maintenance. This thing which we already had.
Okay, because I saw
During the
electrical.
trip.
Yeah, I went for plumbing. I know that I saw electrical. So that's why I want to. Then another question I want to ask is, man, what about questions? Is there a way we can get maybe probably like past questions or from
There is
the
no
mock? But from the mock question, are there a possibility that we can still receive?
Yes, the mock questions are unlimited. So you can take it over and over again until you master them.
So when are we having the mock now?
It's open. The mock is open.
It's open when?
Today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it will be open for 2 weeks from now to your exam.
Okay, is it on the portal?
It's on the portal. Just scroll down to the last set.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, can go ahead.
We know the nature of our network. Most of the time, network can just knock you off. What if you are on the exams, and the network knock you off? When you lock in, when your timing starts from where you stopped, or you have lost some time.
You've lost some timing. That's why you
Jesus.
need to look for a strong network before you start your exam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope the date of the exam will be communicated so that if, like me, if I'm on duty, I can just discuss it with my boss to give me a permission for me to do that so that I can just have my time.
The exam was dropped. The date was dropped on the group last week.
Wow.
But I'll drop that again.
Okay, please do that, please.
All right.
Thank you.
So in the absence of no other question, thank you all for joining today's section and see you all on Monday. And please let's try and be in class on time.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mira.
Hello, good evening.
Thank
All
you,
right.
ma.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.